Hey, this is CY, and I'm back for part two of Word from the Curb. If you understand, on our last segment of part one, we spoke about the side slide, and I was telling you all that side slide was a noun. It's a person, a place, or a thing, but more so within this context, it is a person. And it is a person who is less than the side piece. And whoever wants to be less than the side piece, I'm here to tell you, honey, you will never be a queen. You have to get yourself in order, honey. I mean, chronological order, because something is definitely out of order. Now, I told you all that the side slide is the type of bitch, and I don't want anyone to believe and think that if you receive food stamps, that automatically makes you a side slide. It ain't what you get, is what you do with it, honey. And if the only thing you have to do with it is to give it to a man so that he can put food in the house of another woman and feed another family, then guess what, honey? You are considered a side slide. Whether you like it or not, that's what you are. And another observation of the side slide is, them bitches who, never had the phone number. You ask her what his name is, and all she can say is his name is Black. Honey, he has a full name, first, middle, and last. He was not named over at John Hopkins, over at GBMC, over at Mercy Medical as Black. He was known as someone. Now his nickname is Black, honey. And if you're laying down with Black and only thing you know about Black is that Black lives, up the heights somewhere, or Black lives up EV somewhere, then ma'am, you are a side slide. You are not a woman who has any idea as to what she's getting herself involved in, honey. You have no idea. And you're also the type that has, to contact him via direct message. If Black got three cell phones and you don't have the number to any of them, and the only way you can get in contact with Black is if that you hit him in his DMs on Instagram or on Facebook, and that's the only way you can contact him was to call him through Facebook, so that and he tell you, oh honey, I want you to call me through the Facebook app because I want you to be able to see me, honey. No, no, the side piece at least has the phone number to one or three of Black phones. But honey, no, you're calling Black through Facebook, honey. You're getting that weird ring. So when that weird ring comes through and Black is home with his woman, he can shut it all the way down, honey. Not only can he turn off the notifications, he can slide that app into one of those, app lock apps that you get where you can sit there and lock the apps and you're not able to get involved into the apps. You're not able to get through Black's phone to get into that app to see that Black has been talking to the side slide via Facebook Messenger. Okay, so you're a side slide, and a side slide is also the bitch who she trolls Instagram all day long, honey. She has about 3, 4, 5 fake pages, but she doesn't have the balls to contact the side piece, and she don't have the balls to contact the main, because if and such she does, her ass will be sliding off on the side, and she definitely will not be able to get that little $50 boost phone bill paid, because I very much doubt that she has an iPhone or any type of Samsung Galaxy or anything of the sort. And if it's such she does, the only thing Black is doing for her is maybe making sure she's paying that little $35 to $45 to $50 cell phone bill. And I don't think Black is paying that bill. No, not for the side slide. He may tell her, once I'm done, taking care of some things at home and, looking out for my children, I may just possibly be able to give you something. I'm not sure what that may be, but maybe I can just give you lunch money for the week. And that lunch money may come in the excess of nothing more than about $20. Because the side slide, she's the type of bitch that will go over there to BWI, and she's going to get a job, but the only job that bitch going to get is to be a flagger. Why? Because she wants to flag down the plane so she can know when Black ass is up there and he's flying. and she wants to see him come through there with that side piece because she wants to see, what she needs to try to do for herself to get herself in order to one day become a size piece at least, because she's a side slide. She's just the bitch is off on the side trying to, take lessons from the side piece to try to get up in that slot. Because she's not getting much of anything. All she's able to do is go back and talk to the other slide sluts and tell them about, girl, I deal with him. I deal with Black, my man. Me and Black, we see each other when we can. He got a lot going on. He's very, very, very busy. And when he come around, he hollers at me when he can. She's the bitch that got all the excuses in the world for Black. She got all the excuses as to why we ain't never seen Black, why we ain't never met Black, why Black ain't never came around. It's because Black is very, very, very busy. And she's one day going to get the fuck up out of her grandmother's basement. She's one day going to get up out of her mother's house. But the only way that's going to happen is when she claims those 2 to 3 to 4 kids on her taxes and decide to get a lease that she can pay for, because she doesn't have a career job. Her only career is trying to figure out what nigga she can corner. She don't have no job. These side pieces, they out here working, honey. They out here up in these corporate law firms and up in these corporate businesses, in these banks. They working up for the state, because they gotta position themselves so and such they can get to the CEO and the COO. They're not out here, uneducated. Oh, don't get that part messed up. Because these side pieces, they got just as much education as the main piece, if not more, because they're trying to really, really, really get up in that main slot. And the only way they can get up in that main slot is to position themselves in a place where so they can get there. But the side slide, they not smart enough. These are the type of bitches that's taking off for work. They only working, maybe 4 days a week, but they taking off 2 days a week because they want to be around just in case Black decide to holler at them and say he wanted to come through for a little slurp and burp or a little jiggle on the wiggle. So them bitches always want to be available. But being available physically means you don't have no monetary gain, honey. So, another idea of a side slide, she's the type of bitch that's over there, wading in the water, got on her mermaid tail, swimming through the ocean, trying to get the riveting of the water, let her know that the motherfucking docks and the boats are coming in. She's the bitch that's sitting over on the dock of the bay. I mean, she's waiting. And I mean waiting patiently. May got a line thrown out there off her motherfucking fishing rod, waiting for that line to shake so that she can know that it's some niggas coming in. She's the bitch that waits at the end of the club. I mean, she parties. The clubs, down here in B-More, they close at, 2 o'clock. So at 1:45, they're pushing your ass out the door. So, but the side slide is going to sit outside in a little available area or the space in front of the club, and she's going to sit there and she's going to wait. Once all the side pieces have gotten their niggas and they hiding off, going off to, the little diners to get them a meal or whatever, or her ass is sitting there waiting for the desperate nigga to come on out who ain't caught him none tonight. And she's sitting out there waiting so that she can get a little piece of whatever left coming out the club. And hopefully it's one of them niggas that got a little something. Not that he's going to give her much anything, but, a wet ass. But she's waiting nonetheless. The side slide is the type of bitch that will wait. Her patience is undeniable to the world, okay? She will wait. The side slide is the bitch that will wait. She's the type of bitch that when she does finally get the fuck out of her mother's house and she finally do get a place, the storage, because, most main pieces, they're switching up their houses about maybe 3 times a year, getting, new little pieces in depending on the season. And, you can't be storing all that shit in your basement because, it becomes a hoarding situation after a while. So they have like a storage unit somewhere, that they put all their little extra little pieces in, and the side slide is the bitch. The man says, you know what, the side piece, she'll get a couple of pieces from IKEA, and if he really fuck with her like that, he may just possibly get her something from Value City Furniture. But she ain't getting nothing from Groves and none of these high-end furniture places, but he will at least fill her home up with some decent pieces of furniture. But the side slide, no, the side slides get the shit that's out of the storage unit. She gets those pieces that are out of the storage unit. And when he's approached by his wife to find out where did those pieces go that we put into the storage unit, he's going to try to act like he all of a sudden now he's into charity. So he's going to say, oh, I decided to take a couple of those pieces that we had just sitting over in the storage unit for over a year and take it over to the Salvation Army and go ahead and just get a tax write-off, because we made so much money this year, baby, that we're going to have enough things to write off so that we can get that good coin when tax time comes. So he will come up with that little piece just in order to make sure his little side slide at least got a table for her babies to eat at, because he needs that stamp money so that he can continue to get that fish for Fish Friday. For Seafood Friday. So he can continue to make sure that man has that Maine lobster. And it ain't about him not being able to afford it. Why should I afford it with my cash when I can get a little side slide to convince that I like her and to lie to her long enough in order to get some shit done at home? Okay, so this for all the side slides out there. I'm gonna need y'all to,